Hello, Ben. What's wrong? You look so thoughtful.
Hello, Klara. As you know, the provision of catalogs is being switched to wescale. I have now been given the task of publishing a company profile in the wescale network so that we can obtain the Punchout catalogs. It occurs to me that it would also be cool if I could display myself and our purchasing hotline as contact persons for the company profile.
Yes, I know. That's new and really good. Do you know what you have to do?
I'm still pretty unsure about that, and at first, it sounds quite complicated.
I'd be pleased to help you. I've got some experience in that.
I'd love to. That would be really nice of you.
No problem. Let's get started right away. I've just got a moment.
Great.
Ben, before we go into the system, let's take a look at the individual steps. What all needs to be done so that we can use a Punchout catalog later.
Yes, of course. I'm not really sure what needs to be done and who has to do it.
First of all, as a purchasing company that wants to subscribe to a Punchout catalog, we have to create and publish a company profile. With the company profile, we can then present ourselves as a purchasing organization in the wescale network. You should publish your user profile so that you yourself are visible in the wescale network, but also so that you can add yourself as a contact person in the company profile.
Yes, that makes sense.
The second thing we check is whether our desired supplier is already in the network. If so, we can request a business relationship directly. If he is not yet in the network, we have to send him an invitation.
Yes, of course. We can only use catalogs from suppliers who are in the network. Now you have to wait until the supplier has registered in the background, right?
That's right. Now the supplier also has a bit of work to do on his side. The invitation email contains an automatically generated link that the supplier must use to register. Once they have successfully registered, they receive a welcome message from wescale with their user login and a link to set their personal password. They can then also log in to wescale.
Okay.
Of course, the supplier must also create and publish a company profile, just like their user profile.
While the supplier is carrying out these steps. Can I already do something in the system?
You should. In the further course of the process, it is very important that we define our requirements for the catalogs. We use the content profiles in wescale for this. At our company, you are responsible for this.
What is a content profile now?
Well, content profiles contain our catalog and product requirements against which the delivered catalogs are checked. For example, for the order unit catalog field, you can specify which units of measurement you allow.
I can understand that. What happens next?
Now you have to enter into a business relationship with the supplier. You have to do that, even if there is already a contractual arrangement between us as a purchasing company and the supplier. We and the supplier have to agree to the business relationship.
There's no way for the system to know if something like that already exists.
Right. Now the supplier just has to create their Punchout catalog. Then we can search for the Punchout catalog in the network and look at the details.
Ah, and then colleagues can already use the catalog to order items?
Not quite yet. Every Punchout catalog that you want to use must first be subscribed to. You can do this easily from the network.
Can you show me where I can do that later?
I'd love to. To complete the process now, 2 more things need to happen.
Okay, and which ones?
When you subscribe to a catalog, so-called connections are created on our side and on the supplier's side, which have to be filled in. The connections contain the technical configurations and mappings, but also the content profile with which the product data is to be checked.
All right, and what's the final step?
In the last step, you test together with the supplier whether the Punchout catalog is accessible through the system as desired, product data is delivered correctly, and our setup mappings work.
And if the test is successful, then our colleagues can use the Punchout catalog.
Yes, from then on, the Punchout catalog will be ready.
I think I've got it. but can we have a look at the system together?
Yes, with pleasure. Let's best start with how you create a user profile and a company profile. I'll get a quick coffee and then we can look at it together.
Thank you very much. See you soon then.